I'm here to review Marvel Spider-Man Origin Short 1, so stick around. Not a big fan of this intro. It's basically the same one from Ultimate Spider-Man, and I don't think that recycling something from that show is such a smart move.
Another glorious day as Spider-Man. Still not used to calling myself that.
The skyline and the shadow effect looks good, and the suit is nice. It leans more to the classic look, with a few modern tweaks.
I know it's usually an exaggeration to say someone's life changed overnight, but with me it's actually true. And it all started a few weeks ago, right down there.
They didn't really bother with putting some details on the environment, and the Oscorp Tower reminds me of the one from the Amazing Spider-Man movies, but that's not a bad thing.
Oscorp Industries, the world's premier chemical research facility. See, my class was on a field trip.
Flash Thompson? Yeah, it's probably him.
Name?
Peter Parker! P is in phosphorus, E is in electron, T is in...
Okay, you're on the list. Just wear this at all times.
Wow, my own Oscorp identification badge! I'm like Science Agent Double Helix 7. You're also, like, freaking me out.
This version of Peter Parker is not your typical shy nerd. He is quite talkative, which makes him sound like a brat most of the time. And don't let me even start on the lame spy jokes and the James Bond moves.
That's Harry Osborn. He's my best friend. This is the first year we're not in the same school together because he recently got into a school for geniuses, Horizon High. But he's here today because, get this, his dad owns this place.
Here's Harry Osborn, and he's portrayed as the cool rich boy with some nerdy elements in him. And Peter's narration will definitely break the fourth wall, that's for sure.
Harry, how are you not bursting at the seams? You're a science geek. We're about to see some of the world's most advanced equipment.
It's my dad's company, Pete. It's like if we went on a field trip to visit your Aunt May at a knitting factory.
Now we know where Aunt May is going to work. Cool, I guess.
Huh. I didn't do it!
Remain calm. Remain calm. Containment breach.
Is it a reactor meltdown? Gamma radiation? Asgardian interference?
Ah, I see what you did there. Referencing Hulk and Thor. But shouldn't Peter at least tell the scientist that he saw the spider? And making the spider blue and red? That's a nice touch.
Some experimental spiders have escaped. You're in no danger. We're collecting them as we speak.
Spiders? And here I thought we had something to worry about.
Parker!
Huh?
Can you please stay out of trouble?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Smythe.
Harry, I thought Midtown High was rid of you. But if you insist on chaperoning us, please pair up with my son, Alistair.
Now we get introduced to the Smythe family, which means we could get an origin story for how and why Alistair Smythe created the Spider Slayers, although that he looks too young to actually do it.
Peter's field trip partner is Liz Allen. Liz, keep a leash on Parker, will you? Our tour is about to begin.
Yes, sir.
And here is Liz Allen. I wonder if she will be a love interest for Peter, just like in Spider-Man Homecoming. And I also love the frustration impression she made when Smythe told her to partner up with Peter. Reminds me of Kevin Feige's frustration impression when Amy Pascal said that Venom and Silver and Black are connected to the MCU.
Welcome, everyone, to Oscorp Industries, the world's premier chemical research facility and electronics manufacturer.
Sorry.
Interrupting the scientist with enthusiasm does not equal nerdiness.
That's okay. I expect you're all as excited as this young man here to get to use such state-of-the-art technology. But don't let the fancy equipment fool you, because if you're a true scientist, you can solve any problem with this, using the 5 steps of the scientific method, which are, of course, observation, hypothesis...
Prediction, experimentation, and conclusion. Sorry.
Son of a... Mr. Parker, another outburst from you and I'll kick you to the moon.
Well, scientifically speaking, Mr. Smythe, that's not possible.
Scientifically speaking, all the kids laugh. Because your dad owns the company, Harry.
That's enough, Mr. Osborn.
I'd say the only thing that unsettles a scientist is something called chance.
And a radioactive spider.
When a situation has no scientific rhyme or reason.
So, who's going to be the first to examine our new robot? Harry, how about you and your partner?
That's when a series of unique circumstances.
Why don't you let Pete's group go first? He's really into this stuff.
Awesome! Line up so perfectly that the outcome
Wait, I'm a lefty. Switch with me.
is an event of unusual magnitude.
Yeah, we already know this. I'm more interested in knowing what that robot is. Look, I'm not a scientist, and my IQ is below average, but I think that it's too much, man.
I don't feel so good. You okay, Pete? I don't know. Where's the...
Down the hall to the right. No, wait, I think that one's under construction.
What in the world's happening to me?
So, symptoms of the bite appeared quickly, and his powers manifested sooner than we usually see, but it's okay. And this is it for this breakdown video. I'm not entirely sold on the show, but there are other videos to break down. I will be doing these breakdown videos and some other related videos. And plus, I will be reviewing the show when it comes out this Saturday. So, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Spider-Man content. Caesar, drop the mic.